When in love, everything seems like a dream. Happiness enters your heart and all surrounding disappears. The only one you see is the person by your side, holding your hand. That face and body you've been looking at for so long become beautiful in your eyes. You forget that person's flaws and imperfection and are swallowed in a river of love. At least, that's the way I felt, until everything stumbled.
I went out of my way to get these tickets because you wanted to see this concert. Now you say you're not going?
I'm sorry, I just changed my mind. Why don't you go with Henna?
Hey Henna, wanna go see BOYZ' first concert this weekend?
BOYZ? You guys have tickets? How is that possible? I thought it was all sold out.
It was, until I desperately paid triple its price to Billy over there.
What? Got something against the way I make money?
Wow, I can't believe you guys thought of me.
Apparently, Emily changed her mind and doesn't want to go, so it's gonna be just you and me.
Really? Okay, whatever. If it's free, I don't care who I'm going with.
On second thought, why don't I buy back your ticket and go with Henna?
Only if you buy back both tickets and triple the price I gave you.
You're a crazy man. Are you trying to rip me off?
I'm just doing it your way. Pay up, or say goodbye to a dream date with Henna.
You think I'm that desperate? You don't know me at all. Nice doing business with you.
I'm going to the restroom.
So, what's up with Emily?
I truly have no idea.
What was that all about?
What was what?
You and Max. I'm sensing some tension. You didn't seem jealous when he asked me out earlier.
That's because I know you're not interested. Otherwise, you would have made a move by now.
You have a point. But for real, what's going on?
I'm frustrated. Max is gone every day after school, and he doesn't want to tell me what he's doing.
He's a guy. What do you expect? They can't all be lovey-dovey like we want them to be.
That's not the point. I think he might be cheating on me.
No way.
Cheating? Are you kidding me? Why would I cheat on Emily? It's true I haven't been spending much time with her lately, but that doesn't mean I'm cheating on her. Wait, is that what she said I was doing?
If he's not cheating, then why is he so secretive? I've tried spying on him, but he was always able to sneak past me. We we've been crazily in love since freshman year. But a part of me feels empty because he's been hiding something from me. We used to tell each other everything and spend all the time we can together. I guess I'm just not worth his time anymore.
There were times when I stood outside Emily's house looking at her shadow on the window. You could say I acted like a stalker, but I was pretty much in love. I always nagged her about talking to other guys in the hallways, even though I knew it was about school stuff. Henna used to say I was an overprotective boyfriend. I honestly don't know if Emily liked it, but I kept doing it for a while, until recently.
People usually think an overprotective boyfriend is creepy. Personally, I like it. At least I know I'm on his mind 24/7.
Emily doesn't know what overprotective boyfriends can do. Believe me, I've seen and dated a couple of them. Bottom line, they're creepy, but that's just my opinion.
I haven't been a good boyfriend lately, but shouldn't she be happy that I'm giving her some space to breathe now? She and Henna can finally hang out at the mall all afternoon without me having to be in the way.
What am I going to do about Max? He seems to have lost interest in me. I feel like we've been drifting apart.
You guys have been together for almost 3 years and knew each other long before that. There shouldn't be things you both can't tell each other. From what you're saying, it's obvious he's doing something behind your back. But knowing Max, whatever secret he has won't jeopardize your relationship together. So don't worry too much about it.
What if he's cheating?
I highly doubt it, but if that's the case, then give him the option to tell you the truth, or you're breaking up with him. It's that simple.
Hey, who would have thought I'd run into you here? Hello, Emily? Henna?
Joey? Hi.
Didn't I tell you to treat me like a stranger if we ever saw each other?
Look who's in a bad mood. Sorry, seeing beautiful women makes me want to talk to them.
I'm not surprised. That girl must have been so beautiful that you decided to cheat on me with her.
That kiss meant nothing, and I still regret it to this day. But I've missed you this whole time. I'm glad I got a chance to see you again.
After what you've done? Who are you trying to fool? Let's go, Emily.
Wait, Henna! It was nice seeing you again, Joey. Bye!
Growing up, my grandmother used to tell me stories about her amazing relationship with my grandfather. She said both people have to give in a little to keep the love alive. No matter whose fault it was, forgiveness is the key to a long, loving relationship. I think forgiveness does work up to a certain level. But how can you forgive someone who's cheated on you? Once the trust is broken, that's it. Nothing can ever be the same again. Of course you can forgive that person, but going through the turmoil of doubts, living with the fear of him cheating again, isn't worth it. I'm still young and guys line up just to be with me. Joey isn't the only man on this earth.
Henna's a goddess.
She's beautiful.
The makeup does make her pretty,
She's charming.
which is actually deceiving. Charming a guy just to use him.
As long as I get to be with her, I don't mind being used.
Henna is an honest person. She always tells the truth and isn't afraid to speak her mind.
She's a little too honest. There's things you gotta know how to say so the truth doesn't seem so harsh. But with Henna, she just says whatever she feels like saying. She wants the authority. Always ordering what people should or should not do.
I still remember the day she rejected me when I asked her to be my girlfriend. I was such a happy man in love, taking the most beautiful girl to the concert she longed to see. When she looked me straight in the eyes and hit me like thunder, Henna, please be my girlfriend.
Sorry, Billy, there will never be an us. I only came here with you to see a concert, nothing else. Don't think this is a date when it isn't.
That's what I'm trying to say. Couldn't you use more gentle words and say something like, "Sorry, you're a great guy, but I'm not ready for a commitment yet."
I'm a great guy? Really? You really think so? Thank you. We're best friends from now on.
Ah, get away from me! Ah, get away from me!
Because Henna's the type everybody wants to date. She tries not to get attached to people.
Really? I thought she was a player. Dating and using different guys, one after another until their wallets were empty.
Stop giving the viewers false information about Henna.
That hurts!
So I was saying, Henna knows others are interested in her only for her appearance. She was a good-looking girl everybody wanted to date and dump at any time because they couldn't get serious about her. She got her heart broken several times before finally realizing what boys were really after. Then she met Joey.
Who's Joey? Who's Joey? Who's Joey?
Henna's ex. They broke up not too long ago. I gotta say, that breakup changed Henna for the worse. That's when she started to find victims to use to her heart's content.
Joey goes to another school and is 2 years older than me. I met him while visiting my grandmother at the hospital. He was there because he broke his leg during a basketball match. At the time, he was a senior and I was a sophomore. Getting to know each other, I realized we've been through similar experiences in life. We've been used and left cold, alone on the sidewalk by the people we thought loved us. It was great having someone to talk to who felt and understood what I went through. Joey was special to me, and I guess he was the only one who understood me better than anybody else. He opened my eyes to a completely different world, but that world crashed when I saw him kiss another girl. I loved him so much and was so hurt and confused. I couldn't bring myself to forgive him. So I decided to end things. Joey didn't say anything and just went his way.
Henna never once cried over breaking up with him. At least not in front of me.
Joey's a great guy to be around. He's like a big brother because he's older and more mature than the rest of us. I still hang out with him from time to time, and I can say he's truly regretting what he's done. I know deep down he's hoping for a second chance, but knowing Henna, he probably knows it's all over.
That is so sad. Only my act of love can heal Henna's frozen heart.
Let it go, Billy. Just let it go. Henna's already turned her back and slammed the door. Our third-year anniversary's in a couple days. Do you have somewhere you want to go, or something you want to do?
Max, we've always been honest to each other, but I'm debating that right now. You're never home, and don't call me like you used to. I want to know the truth about everything. What you're doing, who you're with, and where you're going every day after school.
Emily... It's complicated. I'm not...
Complicated? Then tell me what it is. I'm sure we can get through it together. We've always been honest with each other, so why? Why are you hiding what you've been doing from me?
It's nothing important, just guy stuff, and...
Are you seeing someone else?
No, of course not! I'm not cheating on you, I promise. You're the only one for me.
That's hard for me to believe anything you're telling me right now.
Emily,
Tell me the truth or I'm breaking up with you.
you can't be serious. I guess letting you spend so much time with Henna wasn't such a good idea.
Why? You think I can't say what's on my mind like she does?
No, it's just not like you. That's all. Henna might want to break up in a situation like this, but not you.
I'm not going to say it again. Tell me the truth now or we're breaking up.
Listen, Emily, I know you deserve an explanation, and you have the right to be angry right now, but I can't tell you yet.
Then you've made your decision. We are through.
What? Just like that? You can't do that!
Have a nice life.
Have a nice life? That's one of Henna's favorite lines when it comes to dumping men. The more time she spends with Henna, the faster she becomes like Henna.
It's just not like you. I can't speak my mind now, and if I do, I'm becoming like Henna?
What? You got to be kidding me. Emily and Max broke up? How is that possible? Wait, what? Why am I to blame for what happened between them? I gave the idea to breaking up, but I truly didn't think Emily would have the guts to actually do it. I'm not the reason for the breakup. And why would becoming like me be bad? I would appreciate it if they would stop mentioning me and their problems. Jeez.
Sorry.
I don't see this as a breakup. I think it's more like a fight rather than our final goodbyes. Besides, I didn't say I was breaking up, and I'm sure it was just a passing phase. Emily will wake up tomorrow realizing her actions were wrong, and things will get back to normal. I have nothing to fear, right?
You've been working late again today.
Hey, Mom. Did I wake you?
No, I was actually waiting for you.
Don't worry about me. I wouldn't want you to miss your beauty sleep.
Oh, I sleep enough. I'm just worried about you. I know work has been wearing you out, but do you need to work that much? Our family isn't short on money, and if you need it, you know your father and I will give it to you.
I know, Mom, and I really appreciate it, but I want to do this on my own. There's something I want to buy with the money I make with my own hands. So now you know. I guess I can be open about it now. Before Emily and I started dating, while looking at a specific ring, I overheard her tell Henna how she wished to have a boyfriend buy it for her on their 3rd anniversary together, with the salary he made with his own sweat. You may think 3 years is enough to come up with the money, but working 4 hours a day with minimum wage isn't enough money. That's the reason I've been working like crazy every day after school for the last 2 months. I want to be able to buy that ring in time for our 3rd anniversary together. I don't know if our breakup really happened or if it was just a fight, but I still want to get the ring for her. You might say I'm crazy, but you'll understand when you find that special someone. Who knows? You might even do crazier things.
You got dumped, didn't you?
Why do you say that?
Henna said Emily dumped you. But don't worry, and welcome to the club.
What club?
The Lonely Rejected Men's Club. Ugh. Ah. I created this after Henna rejected me. How dare she reject such a caring young man whose eyes are only for her?
Henna's just using you, like she's been using all those other guys she went out with.
I thought I was special.
Max? Excuse me. Emily said that you two broke up.
She said that?
Yeah, it might be too soon for you, but I was wondering if maybe you could give me a chance.
I'm sorry. You seem like a nice girl, but Emily's the only one for me.
Wow. That was harsh for the guy who said Henna should have been gentler with her words. Ah!
Isn't this too much? Why would Emily let others know we broke up when I didn't even agree to it? It takes two to tango. Shouldn't it also take two to break up?
A classmate overheard Henna and I talking about Max. When she asked if I really broke up with him, I couldn't deny it and said yes.
Does this mean it's really over? Emily dumped me because of a misunderstanding? Was I wrong for hiding the fact that I've been working like a madman just to buy her the ring she wanted? My head hurts. Girls are so complicated. Everything we do is never good enough. And when we try to make the impossible, everything comes crashing down on us. Just look at me. I was just trying to make my girl happy, and she dumped me. Women are so complicated.
Hey, Emily! I heard you're single now. Interested in joining our weekly blind dates for singles?
Well, sounds great, but maybe next time.
Okay, just let me know if you're interested. I'll set you up with a great guy. See ya!
The weekly blind dates for singles? You gotta be kidding, right?
You two broke up. Whatever she does with her life has nothing to do with you now.
You stay out of this, Henna. Whatever problems we have is none of your business.
It is my business. Emily's my best friend. She's miserable because you're hiding something from her. You think I'm gonna just stand here and watch while you're playing with her feelings?
The last time I checked, you're the one who played with others' feelings, not me.
Let's go, Emily.
Emily...
I'm sorry.
Emily!
You think you can talk to Henna that way and get away with it? Ah. Take it like a man. Breaking up means breaking all ties. Don't cling to Emily if she doesn't want you anymore. That's too shameful for us men.
She played with your feelings and now you're taking her side? Better run before I get you.
What? What did you say? I didn't hear you. What did you say? I didn't hear you.
That's it, Billy!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now that we're even, why don't we become best friends again? Wanna hang out together?
I'm not in the mood, and we can't become best friends again if you're not even friends to begin with.
Ouch! I'm hurt. Your words just pierced right through me. They say a new love heals broken heart. Why don't you get a new girlfriend? Okay, I get it.
Emily's the only one for me.
I get it.
Are you okay? I'm sorry Max acted the way he did earlier.
What he said about me playing with others' feelings. Do you think so too?
Well, guys have been coming on to you and you've been going out with them a lot. I wouldn't say you're playing with their feelings. You're just using them the way they're using you.
Sad how you see my situation. Never mind. Hey, tomorrow's supposed to be you and Max's 3rd-year anniversary together. Wouldn't want you to be alone. I know, let's go shopping. Everyone's talking about the big sale going on at the mall.
Things might be over between Max and I, but I miss him. The fact that I can't rely on him anymore makes me want him more. I regret breaking up with him. I want him back. Huh? But what if he's already moved on? What if he was really cheating on me? Would I be able to love him past everything he's done so far?
You sure about this?
Yeah, sorry to cancel our plans at the mall today. I decided to go on a blind date.
How can attending the weekly blind dates for singles erase Max from your heart? Just join my lonely rejected young men's club, and you'll feel better in no time.
A young men's club? Are girls even allowed in it? Wait, Billy! How did you know I joined the weekly blind dates for singles?
I have eyes and ears everywhere. But if you give me a generous amount of money, I'll keep the secret to myself, and...
Seriously, Billy, that's blackmailing. Emily, I know I said to break up with Max, but it's only been 2 days since you ended things with him. Going out on a date so soon doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
I've known Emily and Max for a long time. We went to the same schools and hung out a lot together. As time passed, it became obvious that they both liked each other, but so difficult to make it happen. Freshman year was a bit awkward at first, but Max finally manned up and asked Emily out. After that had been the romance everybody envied and admired. I have to admit, I was a bit jealous too, being deceived in every relationship I was in. I wanted what they had. I wanted a love that could last a long time. Then Joey came into the picture, and I thought our love would last a long time, until he cheated on me. I never really listened to his side of the story and broke up because I lost all trust in him. I couldn't see myself being with him with the thought of him being unfaithful to me. I told you before, going through the turmoil of doubts, living with the fear of him cheating again isn't worth it. But it's different for Emily and Max. I know he would never do anything to hurt her. I didn't mean it when I told Emily to break up. I thought she would never be brave enough to end things with him, but she did. I thought I wasn't to blame for their breakup, but everything really is my fault.
Here's your last pay.
Thanks, Joey. For asking your boss to give me a part-time job here. I was finally able to get the money I needed for Emily's ring.
Don't mention it. I'm always glad helping a friend in need. I hope everything works out for you.
Max, it was a pleasure having you on board. If you need a job in the future, let me know. It would be an honor to have you back.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Oh, your daughter asked me to give you this.
She did. Thank you. Even though our mother and I are separated, I'm glad she still remembers my birthday. Some bonds are meant to be broken. Others are meant to be forever. I'm hoping to still be a part of my daughter's life, any way I can.
Some bonds are meant to be broken. Others are meant to be forever. Maybe it was never meant to be between Emily and I. Maybe she understood that and decided to break up. No matter what, I can't give up yet. I have to tell her how I really feel.
We spent the whole afternoon at the mall, but you didn't buy anything. I have money, you know. Just say the word and I'll get you anything you want.
Billy, what do you think of me?
You're gorgeous, elegant, beautiful, sexy.
Let's say I was average looking. Would you still be interested in me?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Even if all the girls were chasing after you?
If you put it that way, I might have to think about it.
I see. Why do I make myself believe I'm taking advantage of those who want to use me? I'm just someone people use and throw away anytime they want.
Henna! Billy! Henna! Billy!
Max, what a surprise. Are you trying to ruin my date with Henna?
This isn't a date!
Do you know where Emily is?
She's on a blind date somewhere.
Any idea of the location? Henna, you know, right?
First, tell me what you were hiding from her. I want the truth.
What?
I want to be 100% sure I won't regret sending you her way.
Alright. Remember the ring you and Emily talked about beginning of freshman year? I wanted to make it a surprise, and hid the fact that I've been working non-stop these last couple months just to buy it for our 3rd year anniversary together.
You did what? Man, girls are so demanding.
Listen, Henna. I'm sorry for what I said about you playing with others' feelings. I only saw the way you've been acting towards them and never thought about what you could be feeling inside.
I accept your apology, but I'm sorry too. I'm the one who suggested breaking up with you if you didn't tell the truth.
I knew it. Emily wouldn't do such a thing. It's all Henna's fault, but I'm to blame too. I wasn't sneaky enough so that Emily wouldn't suspect a thing.
Even though you and I have our differences, I wouldn't choose any other guy to be by her side. She's on a blind date at the coffee shop on Lydia Avenue. Don't make her sad or you'll be sorry.
Thanks. I promise I'll try my best to make her smile. You know, I've worked with Joey these last couple months and ended up sympathizing with him. I know it was wrong of him to cheat on you, but he truly regrets it. And can't seem to be able to move on.
If that's so, then why didn't he say anything or contact me after we broke up?
Knowing he broke your heart and lost the trust you had in him, he couldn't cling on to you because he knew he couldn't be forgiven. Other guys might see you as entertainment and take you for granted, but not Joey. That's the reason you fell for him, right? People don't really know what they have until they lost it. But once they get a hold of it again, they cherish it forever. I believe Joey deserves a second chance, and I'm sure deep down you still love him too. You deserve to be loved for who you are on the inside, not for the person you appear to be on the outside. Joey understands you better than anyone else. Things happen for a reason, but it's not too late for the both of us, if we truly want to be with the people we love. Sorry, Billy. You might be interested in Henna, but I believe Joey's the one who should be by her side.
May the best man win. That Joey don't scare me. Bring it on. But leave already, or it'll be bye-bye Emily forever.
Right.
You look bored. Are you having a good time?
Yeah. Sitting here, faking that I'm enjoying myself. That's not me at all. What am I doing here? Would I really get over Max by doing this? Why did I ever want to break up in the first place? Because Henna said so? Because Max been keeping a secret? Because I couldn't spend time with him? Or is it because I couldn't be patient enough to wait until he was ready to tell me the truth? What kind of a girlfriend was I? Why couldn't I wait and trust Max like he needed me to? Breaking up to prove I could be fine without him? Who was I trying to fool? Going on this blind date wasn't to get over him. It was because I couldn't bear the pain of hurting alone while he could be enjoying himself with someone else. Everything is my fault. I was selfish and only thought of myself.
Are you alright?
I'm sorry.
I heard you recently broke up with your boyfriend. Is this the reason for the tears? I might not be of any help, but I can lend an ear if you want. I'm a good listener.
Everything is my fault. I was foolish and acted like a child. All he ever did was always for me. He never asked for anything in return. Like a fool, I made a big deal out of nothing, and sincerely regret it now.
People usually realize what's important when they lose something that's precious to them. It might not be too late to let him know how you feel. I'm sure he'd understand if you tell him what you just told me.
Emily!
Huh? Max! I'm sorry! I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I was selfish and only thought of myself. I was impatient and didn't care about how you felt. I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
I thought I could be okay without you, but I can't.
It was my fault for not telling you the truth. I never thought it would hurt you this much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Every relationship can't be perfect.
There will always be challenges along the way.
No matter how bad you think you may feel, remember to look at the person next to you and try to understand their pain too. Whenever something seems to go wrong and you feel out of sync,
Just take one step at a time.
together, and you'll make it to the top. Hand in hand, reconnecting what was lost.
And seizing every possible opportunity to make each memory last a lifetime. Only then
Will the love you have for each other grow, vividly and stronger than it ever was.
Henna.
Are you really regretting cheating on me? Is it that hard to move on?
I didn't mind being an empty shell before. Going with the flow of everything. Knowing others were only interested in me for alternate motives. I didn't care as long as I didn't allow myself to get hurt. Then we met, and I realized how precious life was. You used to say I showed you things you've never seen, but I was the one who was mesmerized by your world. Each day with you felt so real, and I began to learn to love myself more and more. But you know how old ways come rushing alongside bad habits. I gave in, and in a moment of weakness, I kissed someone else. No excuse is acceptable for what I've done, and I'm not asking you to forgive me, but please just don't hate me.
How can I hate you? We're both pitiful people who deserve to be loved for who we really are. Max said, people don't really know what they have until they've lost it. Once they get a hold of it again, they cherish it forever. I'm still uncertain about us, and it may take a while for me to trust you again, but I'm willing to give you a second chance. You broke my heart, but it still longs for you. I'm not over you. I still love you.
I'm sorry. Henna. Thank you for giving someone like me a second chance. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did, Henna. Thank you for giving someone like me a second chance. I promise to never do anything to hurt you again.
In a relationship, both people have to give in a little to keep the love alive. No matter whose fault it is, forgiveness is the key to a long, loving relationship. No one can predict the human heart. We love, we hurt, we forgive. We try our best to be loved the way we love others. I don't know how things will turn out between Joey and I, but forgiveness might just be what this broken relationship needs.
Come on! It's almost midnight!
Hey, wait up! Why are you in such a hurry?
We're here.
Isn't this where we went on our first date?
Yeah. Emily, the reason I've been so busy after school was for this very moment. I didn't mean to hide anything from you, but I wanted to surprise you.
Max! That's...
The ring you wanted for your 3 years anniversary. With the amazing boyfriend who bought it with the money he made by working.
Max!
Emily.
I love you!
I love you more than anything, and will always be forever yours. Some bonds are meant to be broken. Others are meant to be forever. People don't really know what they have until they lost it. Once they get a hold of it again, they cherish it forever.
When in love, everything seems like a dream. Happiness enters your heart, and all surrounding disappears. The only one you see is the person by your side, holding your hand. That face and body you've been looking at for so long become beautiful in your eyes. You forget that person's flaws and imperfection, and are swallowed in a river of love.
Max, Emily, Henna, and Joey. These people all have something in common. They're too dramatic for their own good. Why the melodrama when there doesn't need to be one? People date, they break up, why make up? Any good-looking girls out there? I'm available 24/7, so call me maybe. Oh, and I'm sexy and I know it.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Ah! I'm sexy and I know it.